Let's go. Mike Fidel, please.
Keep it simple, Anthony. First of all, hello, but how are you feeling?
Getting better each day. Getting treatment, doing exercises to strengthen and get the groin straight. That's about it.
Yeah, how is it? What's it been like for you, mentally, physically? Watching the team struggle. You had been such a key difference, of course, as you always are in 2 and 3. What has that been like? And is there a confidence level? Did you have any indication as to if you're going to be able to go tomorrow?
It's tough, especially last night. Watching the game and not being able to help the team on the floor. It's the toughest part, knowing that I couldn't contribute. My body just wouldn't allow me to. Like I said, as far as tomorrow, I obviously want to. I'm still waiting to get medically cleared. With the groin, like I said, I'm doing everything. Treatment around the clock, and it's just with me all the time. With the treatment and the exercises and the rehab stuff to. See if everything is green for me to go on the court tomorrow.
Dave.
Eddie, you pushed through the knee injury to play in Game 4, and you told us no chance you were going to miss it. Did the knee contribute to the groin? Were you trying to land a certain way on the layup, and that led to the injury? Can you walk us through what happened?
Yeah, they told me everything's connected, and that's exactly what happened. The groin, happened because of the tightness in the knee from the hyperextension. So that's kind of what it was. Just went up for, was feeling the knee kind of the whole game. Even the first couple of plays, was feeling it, and then just went up to try to lay the ball up. And as soon as I went up, I just felt it, from my knee just shoot up into my groin. And that was kind of the end of it. So, but yeah, they told me that it was, from the knee that caused the groin injury.
Bill.
AD, last night there were the 2 times pregame you came out onto the court and looked like you were trying to get at least a little work in. What were you feeling in those short sessions, and how hopeful at that moment were you that you were still going to be able to play in the game? I mean, was it what you felt on the court there that kept you from playing, or were you at that point probably pretty aware it wasn't going to happen last night?
The first time I came out and shot, I think just jumping up and down, just the normal basic spot shooting was fine. It's when I tried to run and push off, that kind of bothered me. My shooting time is always 2 hours before the game, so I literally came straight to the arena, put a heat pack on, and went straight out there. So didn't feel good. So I went to the back, got some treatment for about 20 minutes, got it loose, and then went back out, and nothing changed from the running to pushing off. So I just wasn't able to really move. And every, move that, we make, it starts with the groin. Any other injury, the knee and all that, you can kind of, finagle a way to move, but the groin is, a tough place. So, just wasn't able to do it last night.
And a quick follow-up, if tomorrow it's the same as it was last night, does the thought on whether you still try to get out and play in the game change because it's an elimination game, or does it physically can't be done?
I don't know. I mean, hopefully, all the rehab and treatment that I'm doing, pays off, and, the doctors clear me to go tomorrow. That's what we want. So, like I say, getting more treatment tonight, tomorrow, and kind of talk to the doctors before a game, before and after our shoot, and hopefully everything comes back good where they clear me. So that's what we would hoping for.
Dan.
Eddie, you and LeBron were in the locker room at the end of the game before it finished. what were you guys talking about? What was the message? What does the message need to be to the team as the team's leaders after a loss like that, going into a game that decides sort of the season?
I was getting treatment. I didn't even know Ron was in there, so I didn't see any of that. I was in the training room getting treatment. So when I went in there, the game was over and the team was coaches in there, and we were talking after the game as a team. So I wasn't aware of that.
So secondarily, then, I mean, what do you think the message has to be to the rest of the team after guys weren't playing confidently, passing up shots and stuff like that between that loss and tomorrow?
Just gotta play confident. We gotta play a sense of desperation, toughness, heart. That's it. Guys can't shy away from the moment. We gotta be able to, knock down open shots. We have not been shooting the ball well in this series, and if we make shots into a different series, we just gotta be able to make shots. Guys are getting to the paint. And guys are, finding the shooters, and our shooters gotta be ready to shoot and shoot the ball with confidence that they've been doing all year with no hesitation. Seems like we hesitating a little bit, and if we do that, just shoot the ball with confidence and trust your work that you've been putting in, then we should be fine.
Last three, Melissa.
Hey, D, you talked about how difficult it was to move yesterday. Are you experiencing that same soreness and pain level today, or does it feel a little better?
It gets better every day. It's like I said, any movement you do, well, that I do, starts from the groin area. So walking, whatever it is, is always, aggravating that area. So it's getting better every day, and like I said, the treatment helps. The exercises help. So each day I'm getting better, and hopefully tomorrow I can get cleared.
Last two, Alan Sliwa.
Hey, D, just want to get your thoughts on kind of every time it feels like you guys start getting into a groove, something happens. How frustrating has this season been as a whole that it seems like you guys start hitting a groove and, another setback, whatever the case is? How have you managed to, I guess you could say, deal with that throughout the process?
We've just been, the tail of our season. Just been like this all year. Start from the beginning of this season. Injuries, COVID, you name it. We've been through it all. So, we've had where, guys didn't play and, the next guy steps up all season, and we're going to need the same thing. So it's something that we're used to. We don't like it, but it's something that we, have gotten used to because of how weird this season has been for us.
Okay, and last question, Michael Duarte.
Yeah, you need to piggyback off what Dan said. Throughout the game during timeouts, you were heated, talking to your guys, trying to encourage them, build them up. What were you saying there? And then late in the game on a timeout, you were nodding up and down and did six fingers for like game 6. Was that a more message that we'll get him in game 6, or that you might be back for game 6?
I was just trying to motivate the team in the huddles. Not being out there to play, I just, try to do my part as one of the leaders to motivate the team and give them, the extra push that they need to go out there and compete. And then, I had the 6 finger because, it's still a game 6. It's, you don't win with 3 wins. We still got a game tomorrow, which is game 6. So whether, we win by 30 or lose by 30, it's still another game. And same way for tomorrow, get tomorrow and there's a game 7. So there's, you don't win 3 games in a playoff series and win a series. And so, we still got, no matter the result of last night, we just didn't want to go out that way. We wanted to keep fighting. But no matter if we won or lost, there's going to be a game 6. And that's how guys got to look at it. We got another opportunity tomorrow to even the series and then go to Phoenix for a game 7.
Thanks so much, AD.